tragedy just before Christmas. A grandmother is dead after her home went up in flames in Virginia Beach.
70-year-old Sandra Daniels was pulled from a room full of smoke and flames by firefighters. They tried to resuscitate her, but it was too late. Robert Boyd has the story from Almond Court.
Well, residents here on Almond Court just devastated to find out that their neighbor died in a house fire today. They say she was a sweet old woman in a wheelchair who was just unable to make it out of the house on her own. For more than 2 decades, this has been the home of one of Almond Court's nicest families, Philip and Sandra Daniels. But Wednesday afternoon, it was the scene of a deadly fire, witnessed by several people.
Oh, the house was very smoky. When they opened the door, you couldn't see anything.
Sandra Daniels, who suffers from COPD and depends on an oxygen tank, was home alone when the fire broke out in her bedroom just before 2 p.m.
She has a hard time getting around. I think she's always in a wheelchair, so she was by herself, so I guess she couldn't get out.
Firefighters responded within 5 minutes, carrying Daniels out of the house and performing CPR.
They worked on him for about at least 3 minutes on the ground out there on the front lawn, and then they took him up to the ambulance and was still working on him. Quite a bit, doing compressions and so forth.
The 70-year-old grandmother was later pronounced dead at the hospital.
She was wonderful. She was a lovely lady and a great neighbor.
Mary Selvey and her husband Harry have lived next door to the Daniels since 1995.
But we always knew they were there if we needed them or if they needed us. You know, we were always there.
The fire is being called an accident. Neighbors say it's a terrible way for such a well-liked person to lose their life.
Very sad. She, like I said, she's a very nice lady, and she doesn't deserve this at all, and it's very upsetting.
Crews are still investigating the cause of today's fire. We can also tell you that the couple had 2 pets, 2 dogs that were inside the home at the time of the fire. They were rescued and are expected to survive. In Virginia Beach, Robert Boyd, 13 News Now.